Good afternoon. My name is John with the Pine Tree. I have the great pleasure of being here with Brett Keller. Thanks, Brett,
Nice to be
for
here, John.
letting us
Thank you.
invade your tasting room down here.
Our pleasure. Welcome to our humble abode.
Now, this will be our third in what we're calling calun3 Court, where we'll go around to some of the local wineries here and get to know a little bit more about it. Talk to the winemakers, find out the story on the wines and stuff like that. So, now this is a beautiful new facility down here in Copperopolis and stuff, but what's the Renner story? Tell me a little about the...
Well, Dr. Ian Renner of Los Angeles started planting vines in Calaveras County back in 1996, and he started with Syrah, Cabernet Sauvignon, and really has a passion for growing grapes and has always believed that he could grow the best Syrah grapes in the world, and it's a high standard we've tried to work towards, and we're hoping to continually come out with some award-winning Syrah wines, and we're excited to be here in Copperopolis finally with our own winery to back up the grapes that we're growing. So it's been a really good ride for the vineyard, and it's been a great opportunity to just try to make Calaveras shine and try to produce some great wines up here and keep bringing folks up here and to help recognize Calaveras County as a wine growing destination. And that's something that we're really excited to be a part of, and last couple of years have been a whirlwind tour of getting the winery started and getting the tasting room here in Copperopolis, which we're really pleased with. We've had some really great reviews, and
It kind of
people love it.
extends the
So
wine industry down the corridor a little bit.
it brings it down the hill a lot, but best part of all is that we've become part of the Copperopolis community, which is a great place to be. Have been just overwhelmed by the support we've had of the local businesses and the local residents, and it's been our pleasure to be involved with many of the great things going on here in Copperopolis.
Yeah. Now, I guess the one of the things that's special, right, you were talking about the grapes and the wine is the setting for the vineyard. I mean, that's a thing in and of itself, isn't it? I mean, is it?
It is. Gosh, the vineyard is planted on the old Arola Ranch, which is historically has been around for well over a century, and now with Dr. Renner's 55-acre vineyard, we're overlooking Lake Maloney's reservoir. We are surrounded on two sides, and we get a very interesting climate there that gives us some very good growing conditions for not only wine grapes, but for a variety of other fruits and things that we grow. And we typically get a very early growing season that allows us an early harvest. We get some very good complexity in our wines due to the acid balance we have as a result of the climate. And it's really a great place to grow grapes and make wine. Our estate winery was put in 2007. We did our first crush that year, and we've had tremendous results since, and we're looking forward to another great year this year and hoping to continue the good works that Dr. Renner started back in the old days. So
Very nice.
yeah.
Now, what about the wines? What are some of the things that people should know? I mean, what do you,
Well, we have two wine brands. One is the Renner Winery brand, which is definitely our reserve style of wine, and the other is the Canterbury Vineyard brand. And I should clarify that the Canterbury Vineyard is the name of our vineyard, and Renner Winery is the name of our winery. So it gets to be a little bit confusing sometimes, but the confusion ends when you try the wines. The Canterbury wines are Syrah-driven varietal wines. They're sometimes blended with other varieties to give them a little bit of character. And what we're looking for is a wine that I hate to call it a second label. It is, in a sense. We grow 36 acres of Syrah out of our total 55 acreage of vineyard. And what we're trying to do is create a value-driven product that still has great quality and just a great buy for a wine you want to take home and drink on any given night. And it's been a lot of fun for us. We're really pleased with the results because we didn't know what to expect, and they've been wonderful. The Renner wines are our best Syrah. Every year we'll always have the best barrels of what we're making separated into the Renner line, and the Syrah is always going to be the foundation of that. We are also now growing Petit Syrah in Zinfandel, and we have Malbec, which we're hoping to add to that portfolio. And most importantly is our Viognier. It's our only white wine, but we are the first vineyard in Calaveras County to plant Viognier, and many of the early successes with Viognier in Calaveras County came from our grapes, so we're especially pleased with that
Nice.
tradition. And we're hoping to continue that with some more great vintages of this, our only white wine. And we're looking for some expansion in the next couple of years. We're going to be grafting in some Sauvignon Blanc, so we'll have another white wine. And we're also working on some Meritage blends with our Bordeaux varietals that are grown out on the ranch. So looking for some new wines to come, and so far this has been a good start, and the sky's the limit. We've got the acreage and we've got a great climate, and having the estate winery is really a bonus. All of our grapes are grown by ourselves, and we do have our own vineyard manager as well who takes care of things out there.
So people are looking to find you if you're not familiar with the Copperopolis Town Square. It's the beautiful new town, the whole thing we've built here, and it's really starting to come alive, isn't it?
Yes, it's a wonderful spot, and what we've seen is, well, we kind of went out on a limb to come out here to Copperopolis. The town square at the time had only a few businesses open, and we thought this is a great place to have something unique in this town. And the town itself is gorgeous. It's got a tremendous design. It's got a great feel. There's lots of great events that are happening out here, and you can look forward to movie nights in the park. We're going to have live music every week throughout the summer, and these kind of events really draw a lot of folks. We've had a very successful chili cook-off, and we have a car show coming up in May, and so we're looking forward to some great events, and they're all driven by the great people down here in Copperopolis and from beyond. We have a lot of folks coming to see us from Angels Camp and up the hill, and they're coming to see what we're all about because it's just new and unique.
Very cool. Well, thank you very much for spending a few minutes with us. We
All right.
appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Wish you much success, and we've heard great things so far. I think the buzz we've been hearing around it there is very good, very
Well,
nice.
thank you very much for coming down, and thank you to the calun3.net, and we're looking forward to seeing you soon at Renner Winery.